Welcome back to Escapement Watch. I'm your host, Falling Titan, and today we are gonna look to the past, a time where action films were not all CGI and computer effects, a time when stars wore affordable timepieces that we could all get. Now, the biggest action star in the world, he wears a Panerai. Excuse me, every time I say Panerai, I feel like vomiting. So, Arnold, can we get back to this? This is your watch. This is the people's watch. This is the action movie watch. Okay, let's just get into the review. It's time. Here it is, the Seiko SNJ027, nicknamed the Arnie because in 1982, the H558-5009, that was the original Arnie that he wore in the movies. Predator, Twins, Commando, I think there was another. And he even wore it just like in his normal life. That was his watch. So that makes this watch awesome. That makes this watch epic. So it's a huge watch. It's a tuna style case, as you can see. So I right away wrote it off, but I have a 6.5 inch wrist, and when I put it on, I was blown away by how small it wears. Now we hear that all the time, that the Seikos wear small, but this one, maybe all tuna style, wear even smaller. Maybe because it's of that pinched in squished dial, it gives the effect of just a smaller watch with just a lot of armor around the sides. These pushers, screws, crown, and these screws for the shroud. Maybe that's what I'm thinking is happening, because I'm going to post a wrist shot and I'm going to show you on my wrist. It is magical. This watch is underrated. I can't believe I bought it for a friend. Oh yeah, shout out to Kavar Jewelers for hooking me up with this one. So this is my friend's watch now, and I love it. I think it might still be a bit too big for me, but I can pull it off. So I would argue if you're into G-Shocks and that big watch look, which I love G-Shocks, they're big, but not too big. So they have that presence, and yeah, so I would argue if you're into these watches, the full metal G's, try one of these on and you're going to be converted instantly. Like, instantly. This is a magical one. Just, you got to try this one on. I didn't believe it until I tried it on, and that's all I can say about it. It's just magical. This watch, amazing. Let's do the measurements. We're going to do them live this time. No animations. 46.8 from the top of the crown to the top of this metal screw. So not too bad. The turtle's about 44. Height, 14. Now there's a little bit of a concave shape there, but it's very minor. So the hardlex is protected by the bezel a little bit. Not sure if you can see that tiny lip right there. All right, and the lugs are 22. They should be at least. There's a little protruding lip. Oops, there. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so 22 lugs, and then lug to lug, the most important measurement. Let's check it out. Basically 50. So I would say 6.5 inch wrist. 50 is your maximum. If you have a bigger size wrist, this is going to wear amazing, because the lugs are chrome and they kind of disappear. See how they're disappearing in the light? They're almost not there. So it's like a 46, almost lug to lug, and a 46 to 48 on a 6.5 inch wrist wears perfectly. Maybe that's part of the magic of this watch. All right, so that's the case and the measurements. The case back, super scratch magnet. Now it says made in China, which apparently a lot of people not liking. And it was kind of a big deal when this watch came out, but I don't know about that. The crown, ultra smooth, no grindiness like the Samurai just reviewed. Even the pushers, ultra smooth. The bezel lines up perfectly. And I'm going to show you guys macros, of course. And the finishing is amazing. The brushing on the hands, there's no dust. There's no rough spots on the hands. It's like a high-end finishing watch for not that much money. So these things go for about $525 US RRP. You can get them cheaper if you negotiate with your AD, a little bit of a discount there. And they're excellent value. Unfortunately, we don't got a sapphire. That's the one ding I'm gonna put on this beautiful big watch. It has a hard Lex with no AR, but I find, look, AR without the AR, hard Lex somehow still defends against light pretty decently. So if this was a sapphire without AR, it would be, I think, reflecting more. I don't know. That's what I've noticed with my SKXs that had hard Lex on them. All right. The bezel insert is aluminum, which is awesome. It's going to patina nicely. This is going to become baby blue in 20 years. Now the LCD says 3 to 5 year lasting, but I think they say that for all LCDs. My TV said the same thing, and it's like 15 years old. So, and I'm not sure, but I think only Seiko can replace these LCDs. But don't worry about it. It should go 10 to 20 years easy, maybe longer. So don't read the book and get scared. That's all I'm saying. All right. Let's check out the functions. Let me see if I can zoom in. Let me see. All right. Okay. So we are on. Let me give it a bit more light. All right. Here we go. Unscrew the crown. There we go. So now we are good. As you can see, we're in the alarm function. And now dual time zone, I believe. There's the date. Date, Tuesday the 22nd. And second time zone. And stopwatch. Now the pushers, when they're out, the black gasket is shown. That means you don't have water resistance. It's kind of opposite. So this crown you screw in normally, like a normal crown, on a normal dive watch. This is ISO Divers 200. So, but this one you screw in opposite. You screw outwards and you hide that gasket there. So that gasket is hidden, watertight. But this gasket is shown not watertight. This top left starts the chronograph and stops it, and you have to hold to restart it. So one button does it all. I would leave these unscrewed most of the time because you want to use your functions. Just when you're swimming, you got to remember, put them back. Setting the alarm, unscrew this, and then you got to go out one click. And then you can set it, and you get a feedback, a nice click. Very nice, almost like a haptic feedback, but it's a mechanical click. It feels like something is happening. Each number, I'm getting a click in the crown. I'm feeling it vibrate. So very cool. And there, let's set the alarm. There we go. That's gonna wake me up. I gotta change that later. All right. Okay, so, and then we have the second time zone. And the date you can change and year. It's very nice. Oh, sorry. This is the second time zone. Sorry guys. A little bit confusing. And that's it. It's very simple. And this is the light. It's a nice whitish blue. Matches the paddy blue lume we're gonna see on the dial. Very nice. All right. So I would just keep them unscrewed the whole time. That way you can use your watch. But if you're worried, seal them up like that. All right, guys. So the functions are very basic, but very powerful. Alarm, stopwatch, dual time zone, everything you could want in a watch. You heard the alarm in the intro. It's pretty loud. It's going to get your attention, so no worries there. Let's compare it with the SKX. All right, here we go. Not too bad, eh? So 42 versus, what did we say before? About 48 or 46 point something? Yeah. Look at the height. It's going to be big, but I swear, if you can pull off an SKX or a turtle, if you can pull off a turtle good, 100% the Arnie, you can pull it off. And you're gonna fall in love with the Arnie, guaranteed. It's a special watch. Sometimes these watches come along and they're just special, and I didn't realize it until I had it in hand and tried it on, but it is special. It's something really cool. Now, the screws, if you want to make it wear smaller, you can take these off. I tried a 1.5 Allen key. It's a little bit loose, but they all came out. So the size 2 Allen key was too big, and so 1.5 worked. I believe it's, I don't know, metric, the normal size, the one that would fit this perfect. I don't know what that is. 1/16, I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But if you have a 1.5 Allen key, it's those L-shaped keys that can take the shroud out. You can swap it with a metal shroud, which will look really cool, or you can just wear it without the shroud, and then it will look smaller even. Maybe we should do that for the video. Maybe we should take it out. All right. Oh, let's check the weight, guys. When you have a big watch, you gotta worry sometimes about the weight. And this one, not so much. 108 grams. Ultra lightweight. Now, this is a solar watch, so don't worry too much about the battery. Hopefully it goes 10 years or more. That black dial is a little bit purple because the solar cell is all underneath that dial. So something to think about. It's not going to be that pure black unless you get it in some specific lighting, but it's pretty good for hiding the solar cell. Good job, Seiko. All right, let's do the wrist shot. All right, if you got a G-Shock, the G-Shock wears good on me, but it's a bit big. Now watch this. Now this watch is bigger, but it wears somehow better. It's gonna look bigger on camera, of course, but that's a 6.5 inch wrist. And it does look a bit bigger on camera, but it's ultra comfortable. And I know the big watch trend is out, but look at this. This is a good argument for bringing it back. All right. Man, damn, this thing's awesome. The Arnie is epic. That's it. It's the only way to explain it. Man, it just looks so tactical, so rugged. It's just amazing. It's just unbelievable. And there is a little bit of a symmetry with the 2 screws here and one there, and the 2 pushers here and one there. Well, this is a crown, but you know what I mean. It's very cool. I love this look and this watch. This is amazing. So if you want a big watch, it's not too bad, guys, to have one big watch in your collection, and you're deciding G-Shock or this one, I would get this one. It's unbelievable. Unfortunately, we're not going to put it on the time grapher because it is a quartz, and it's going to probably, what's it called? I think it's going to do about 15 seconds a month. All right? Because it is a Seiko quartz. Going to be very high quality. No worries about accuracy. Set it and forget it. It's nice to have a watch where you just set it and forget it. Don't have to worry about rewinding it and resetting it. Now I love this strap. It says Seiko. Where is it? Right there. But nowhere else. But I love that flat look. It reminds me of the Uncle Seiko GL strap, but this is OEM. this is more awesome. And I would love to put this on this. It would just look better instead of these round, squishy, wavy. It would just look so much better, I think. 'Cause this is that old school Seiko look that we love. The square. Well, I love. Which I assume you guys love too. All right. Let's check out the Lume. There it is. What's really cool is the Paddy version has dual Lume, which is really awesome. The Minihand and the Pip at 12 is green, and the rest is blue Lume. Very nice. So you can see the most important things when you're diving, when you set it, and how much time you have left on the tank. Very cool. All right. So excellent Lume, excellent watch. I recommend it. I love it. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to call it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.